Yeah, so LG just dropped, I think, an update with Copilot as an app, and people are unable to remove it. It was pretty controversial, but they did came out with a statement saying that they will be able to remove the application, but I think so far it's still impossible to do so. This came out yesterday. So yeah, most likely they're gonna have to push another firmware update to be able to remove that stupid app. Online fury erupted this week after an LG TV owner claimed that a firmware update installed unremovable generative AI software on their smart TV. The controversy began on Saturday when a Reddit user posted about the sudden appearance of a Microsoft Copilot icon on their device, something Windows users are all too familiar with. We're seeing this shit everywhere. Does it have a purpose? Does it fix a specific problem or issue? No. Anyways, so it couldn't be deleted. That was the big problem. So pre-installed crap is universally dog shit. If I wanted it, I'd have installed it myself eventually. The whole reason it's bundled is because no one would choose it. Burn your televisions. Oh, that's harsh. Not gonna lie, my TV right now is from I think 2010, 2012, something like that. And I hope to God that nothing happens to it because I am not buying a new smart TV which has 36,000 upvotes. People are not impressed with these types of things. Some news outlets covered the move this week, reporting that LG customers were upset by an unremovable Microsoft Copilot installation and that other LG TV owners could expect to get it next time they update their device. I mean, they tell you that you have to do it, but each time they send an update, they make it just a little bit worse and just a little bit worse. LG has since admitted that it used a WebOS update to force Copilot onto some of its TV. The backlash, it was instantaneous. What are you gonna do with that? However, the firmware update didn't install the Copilot application, but rather a shortcut to the Copilot web app. What's the difference here? Nobody wants it either way, which opens in the TV's integrated web browser. Uh, she added that features such as microphone input are activated only with the customer's explicit consent. Yeah, maybe this update, but what about when you're gonna push a new update right after updating your terms and conditions? Because that's the type of shit that you do. How are we supposed to trust you? Huh? LG spokesperson said the company added the shortcut icon to enhance customer accessibility and convenience. I mean, I don't say these abstract shit. Give a real example of how much accessible it was to have that on the TV. How convenient. What made it convenient? Give like proper good examples. Uh, I'm sorry. I would be impressed. LG, like other companies, has failed to prove why people need their non computing devices, such as computer mice or earbuds, to provide instant access to third party chatbots. For those annoyed about the web app shortcut, LG will take steps to allow users to delete the shortcut icon if they wish. But there's no timeline, there's no indication that it's going to be done anytime soon. Even with, that Most likely, this is what will happen. They acknowledge that this is a problem right now. They will do something in the future, but eventually, when all manufacturers uh, do the exact same shit and it's going to be normalized, they're not going to remove it. They're just going to update the terms and conditions to make it so that it's your own fault for using the TV that you bought as a TV, not as a spying device. Even with LG's concession, it may become more difficult to avoid chatbots on TVs. Do you people have like full blown conversations with your TVs right now? What's the point to have a conversation chatbot on your TV? LG says it will let people delete the Copilot icon from their TV soon, but still has planned to weave the service throughout WebOS. Of course, of course. The Copilot web app rollout seems to have been a taste of LG's bigger plans to add Copilot to some of its 2025 OLED TVs. What a bunch of junk. Honestly, with the type of shit that they're doing right now, they should just give out those TVs for free. That's 100% double dipping. At least if you use the advertisement TV, that shit is free, but you know what you're getting into. So you have like a bar under it that displays ads for you, but the TV is free. Now here, they want to make you pay for the TV, and they want to steal your data. They want to shove Copilot into your throat. That's just a whole bunch of junk. LG said Copilot will help users find stuff to watch. Oh man, they're gonna use Copilot to make you watch more TV. That's crazy. Because you're too stupid to watch TV on your own. So it's gonna help users find stuff to watch by allowing users to efficiently find and organize complex information using contextual cues. Because you, with your little pea brain, your little stupid atrophied brain, atrophied because you've watched so much TV, you are now unable to organize information that you see on a screen, and you're unable on your own to use context clues to understand what you are looking at. So you're gonna have some explanations. That is the equivalent of eating baby food. That's beautiful. That's just beautiful. LG also said Copilot would proactively identify potential user problems and offer timely and effective solutions. What do you mean? What do you mean? I I would love for them to just give out real examples. Just real examples. So it's gonna work proactively. It means that it's always gonna be running, right? So it's gonna have to be proactive about something. So you have to watch, you have to, have some surveillance to be able to be proactive, right? You get data and then you can take action with the predicted outcome from the information that you get, right? So Copilot is going to be always checking you, always looking that you might, that you might have problems. That is just beautiful. And we couldn't have any like hoverboards. That's what they decided to put the effort on. That's beautiful. Your TV is gonna help you watch TV because you're too stupid to watch TV. Oh man. Oh wow. That is beautiful. Some TVs from LG's biggest rival, Samsung, have included Copilot since August. Maybe people haven't noticed. Owners of supporting 2025 TVs can speak to Copilot using their remote's microphone, another microphone that you carry close to you, man. So it can proactively listen to you farting on the couch, you know? So it's going to be able to offer you solutions to your problems. Eventually, you're going to have like smell sensors in your TV remote, and you're going to have a heart rate sensor inside of your TV remote. And, you know, you might even eventually get cameras inside of your TV remote. So it's going to be able to more accurately identify potential problems that you might get. So eventually, your TV is not going to be a TV anymore. She's going to be a piece of junk that talks to you all the freaking time. Instead of watching shows, you're going to listen to resumes of um, of what you would have seen. That's great. You're not going to get any more headaches. That's for sure. And they can also access Copilot via the Tizen OS home screen's apps tab or through the TV's click to search feature, which lets users press a dedicated remote button to search for content while watching live TV or Samsung TV Plus. Users can also ask the TV to make AI generated wallpapers or provide real time subtitles translations. There are some TV shows that do not put subtitles sometimes when it's a foreign language, and this is used for comedic effect. And so you're gonna rob this magical emotion creating device. uh, Everything's gonna get soulless, and I just can't wait to see that. This is gonna be beautiful. I think it's gonna look the same. It's already started to look the same, so I guess that's that. So, uh, Copilot similarly rolled out automatically onto supporting Samsung TVs. Users can avoid Copilot by not using the above features until they are enabled by default and you are forced to use them. And they may be able to remove the Copilot icon from their TV's app section for the moment, right? It might not be the case into the future. Copilot, but Copilot will still be integrated into the Tizen OS. So, I mean, if it is built inside the operating system, that means it will be an integral part, and you will have no way to 100% disable it. So, what most likely will happen, again, the terms and conditions of the device are going to be updated, and you're going to be under the impression that you are disabling Copilot because some features you won't be able to use them or interact with them. But as a core, the operating system is gonna still behave like a monitoring device and still gonna be able to collect data on whatever the fuck that they want to pick up on. And I don't know if you remember well, there's a microphone on the remote, so you can just imagine the type of information they're going to be able to pull out from that. So Wi-Fi map inside home, not a heat map, but all right. Can hackers see inside your home using Wi-Fi to track your location and movement? So the quick answer is yes. You are able, with the frequency and the strength of signal, uh, to to use AI to map the inside of your house or the inside of the of where the signal is being emitted. So effectively, having your Copilot with a microphone, which is going to be able to pick up so much more information than just frequency is going to be able to pick up. And as we can see, this looks fucking unsettling. This looks like just a full blown picture. So they're going to be able to effectively know absolutely everything about you, what's inside your home, your habits, what you do, how you live, what you think. That's uh that's crazy, man. Yeah. So where were we? After the backlash LG faced this week, companies may reconsider installing AI apps on people's smart TVs. Bro, if they're already talking about integrating that into the operating system, there's a lot of work that is already being done towards that end. And so, they might say that they're going to think about it, but the thing is that the decision is already made. So, nothing new here under the sun. Some people don't want chatbots in their TVs. I say honestly, if you were to present all the downsides, I think all people don't want chatbots in their TVs, and I'm pretty sure that the 6 7 Mafia. Uh, there's another crazy picture. I think we're missing somebody here. Honestly, I don't really care for them at all. Whatever. I'm pretty sure even they wouldn't have these type of technologies at home. Mark Zuckerberg is famous for that, or you know, he's not a big fan of being surveilled. We know that. So subtle integrations of generative AI that make it easier for people to do things like figure out the name of that movie may have practical use, but there are reasons to be wary of chatbot wielding TVs. Chatbot Chatbots add another layer of complexity to understanding how a TV tracks user activity. With chatbot involved, smart TV owners will be subjected to complicated smart TV privacy policies and terms of services that will be updated constantly as needed. As we've seen multiple times already, they adapt to respect GDRP in the EU and to evolving laws. So they do adapt their terms and policies, and they do that to benefit themselves as well and to legally protect themselves. So If you're unhappy with having your information collected, this is going to be your own responsibility, and that is how it's going to be presented in the terms of services, as well as the similarly verbose rules of third-party AI companies. This will make it harder for people to understand what data they're sharing with companies. So that's very well put. Uh, that is so crazy. So you're gonna buy a TV. There's gonna come with a freaking booklet with the terms and condition, which is gonna be just as big as Harry Potter or something like that. But you're gonna go through it, and most likely you're not gonna find anything, too intense, because they're gonna offload the biggest part of the data collection to the application. So since most likely Copilot is not going to be like the property of Samsung and LG, it's going to have its own terms and services conditions that you're going to have to go look for. The same thing as how the government goes around some specific laws or things that they're not allowed to do. They contract contractors. They have them do what would be illegal for the government, but they do get the benefit by collecting the information that was produced by this otherwise illegal activity. So I wouldn't be surprised if the same tactic is used right here. Chatbots can also contribute to smart TV bloatware. So your TV that normally would not need a lot of memory, it's gonna need a lot of memory. And now with the whole big AI 2026 shortage that's gonna be coming for the hardware, that's gonna make the price of the TVs rise as well. This is gonna be a byproduct of this issue.